all, welcome back to Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated. Things are going to be running a bit smoother now because I'm currently using a new computer. My old computer suffered a few catastrophic failures. It still works, but I can't record on it any longer. So I've switched to a new computer, and will, for the time being, be using that. Well, actually, for the distant future, I'm going to be using that anyway. So that means that we'll have probably better gameplay footage, considering it's more powerful. So
Lord knows, you didn't have to say a single word of that on camera to anybody out loud.
Well, I mean, considering how the last episode kind of ends, it's I probably should give a little bonus tidbit about what's been going on.
Well, that's fair, but I mean, it could have been a way cooler story where all of a sudden, you were in your house. It was a dark and stormy night. A ninja broke through the window and slammed your computer down, and your response was, well, I just happen to have 2 samurai swords on my person, and you cut up the ninja, and you make him, you turn him into a smoothie, you eat the ninja, you become him, and now you are far stronger than you were before.
That's what happened.
I told you. Okay.
By the way, your part of your bullshit story is actually true. I actually do have a couple of real samurai swords near me.
Okay, good. I was worried it was going to be the ninja cannibalism part, and I was going to not condone.
Tastes like black licorice.
I've never. You know what? I can't even comment. Not entirely sure. I was thinking wasabi, but all speculation.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I love black licorice.
You get all of it. In fact, I might just send you the world's supply. It's all yours.
I would be very happy if you would. Anyway, let's get in here before we lose more brain cells.
I'm sorry, we've been playing Spongebob. It's kind of hard not to. Particularly because we've just been smelling socks.
I just realized I don't have the mod anymore.
Disappointing, but let's face it. You're going to do what? One episode? Okay, one gameplay session where Patrick has Squarepants. He's cold! At some point, it was going to have to happen. Even just by virtue of the fact that maybe a policeman walked by. The possibilities are... It was bound to happen. Yeah. I'm sorry, but...
That's okay. Well, anyway, so last time, before we had a catastrophic failure, we achieved another sock, and it's probably not still there, but I'll show it to you anyway of how we did it. It was right here.
Oh, that's right. That was probably the easiest sock that we've gotten in quite a while, actually, all things considered.
All right, so let's look at the details and see how many socks. We're at 1 of 3. So yeah, you need to tell me the locations of the other 2, please.
Just because it was easy doesn't mean that we attempted that at all. Graveyard of Ships. Are we here?
I mean, this kind of looks like a graveyard of ships.
I know, but there's actually a specific title. And, of course, it doesn't actually match up with any of the spatula locations necessarily, which, kudos, game.
Lion squirrel coming through!
I'll just check.
Sandy, what do you think that you're going to hit? An airplane? The Goodyear blimp? No one needs to know. Thanks, though.
The game is running spectacularly.
I'm gonna say Discord hasn't kept up, but it sure as hell looks like you can do whatever the hell you want.
All right, I'm at the graveyard of ships.
Awesome. Oh, question, of course. No, it looks like you can do this as Sandy, which is awesome to see. There's a...
Roping to get the heart pumping. The shinier,
you
the
need
better.
To be Sandy. The only question being... at some point, there's going to be a ship that's just kind of hanging out in the center. That's... It kind of looks rotted out, and that's because the actual hull is completely open. Impossible to see into it unless you're at the right angle. But you're able to walk down underneath it and get to one of the socks. Of course,
I see it.
from here?
I think so. You said the entire bottom of it is rotted out.
That's how I would describe it. I don't think there are a lot of other ships around where they really present that kind of opportunity.
Okay, that's better.
I get this weird feeling that you have essentially come in from the back end, and the way that I have this described to me assumes that you're supposed to come in.
I did, but I had to be. I would have had to been SpongeBob to come in any other way.
I know, and it essentially tries to direct you to a bus stop. Well, it's not going to be one of those. Ooh, we should be able to... Yes, indeed.
Is that the rotted out ship?
Oh no, the draw distance. Everything just looks like pea soup. None of that looks particularly correct. You might have to do a bit of backtracking.
Easy done.
Surprising everyone!
I can tell you there's gonna be a bit of... Okay, you passed a checkpoint. That interests me because I at least know to look for a checkpoint spot.
You realize I'm going through the level backwards.
Exactly.
I hate wasting
Which,
good
yeah,
bullets.
probably means there's gonna be a different checkpoint. So
Messing with Texas.
What do you mean that's what's for messing with I killed myself, that's what you get! You bet you feel bad!
Alright.
Well, I guess you just have to do that one little pit again. Hope that Sandy doesn't keep mocking people for being alive when she isn't. Nice hit. I don't know why that exploding robot knocked out. You know what? It's just cool that it worked.
Alright, so any of this starting to look familiar?
That underneath you.
This is it right here?
Can you? Is there an end to it, or am I just? No, it's stuck into the wall, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay. Nope. It's gonna be similar to this, where it'll be kind of walled off on both sides, with the opportunity to go down into it, but it's not that. And I know, the further that you go, the less like that's the bus stop, isn't it?
Yep, that's the bus stop.
So then... Okay, you passed my test so far. This is going very well. What's that? A lamp?
Not anymore.
Toasted tiki Texas style.
Again, Sandy just has to make the most inopportune comments. Yay! I'm burning! No, Sandy! You don't have to do that! I don't trust that that's the ship.
It can't possibly be.
Are we stuck to... Are you okay?
I was in the ground.
I noticed, and that's why I asked.
This game is full of bugs anyway, but it's running much better than it did on the other computer.
Right, the bugs are game developers' fault. The computer bit was, well...
Computer bit
a
was my
product of-
fault.
The only other thing that I can think of is... Considering that it's earlier, I just don't know how early is early. Is really the question of the day.
I think I
I
may
don't even
have...
remember you doing that. Did you do that?
I didn't have to as Sandy.
But even when you were here originally, were you essentially just bouncing off the walls as if this was some kind of portal level?
Yes.
Maybe I missed that. It was cooler the second time. I was probably pissed off that we were even here in the first place the first time, so that's on me.
Yeah, you were pissed off. You didn't want to... You did not want to continue this game, but I gave you a reasonable reason to keep going, and that we only had like 25 more spatulas to go. And now look at us, we're only 4 away.
That and the promise of $5,000.
When the hell did I promise you that?
Oh, I'm sorry. We'll talk about it later. Anyway, you're right. We were relatively close, all things considered, and turns out the bottom of this level, goo.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody had to figure it out. You did?
Did we do this?
I don't think you're skipping. Sure looks like it. I bet there was a spatula down there.
Yeah. I've got a feeling that it has something to do with those flying Texases.
Question though. That makes sense. I'll give that to you. It's just
Crap.
exit. You know what? There wasn't a wall down there, but you know what? We don't. We don't.
SpongeBob! Go, SpongeBob!
You know what? I'm gonna reset back to the beginning of this level just for the sheer fact that I feel like I missed something.
That, and if this level is set up in a way where you can't bet. Is this seriously the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I could have swore that, like I said, we were going in reverse. But
We were.
that's okay.
We were doing it in reverse.
How?
This is the beginning of the
Just
level.
my size! You've just
Can we just
met
follow
the
Squidward? I
Spongenator.
swear that we saw him twice.
Okay.
Fucking magician.
You can't ground pound that guy, apparently.
It sure didn't look like it, did it?
Fresh like a spring
I
breeze.
appreciate you looking into it for me, at least.
Oh, sparkle!
Aha! This is something that we didn't do.
It's an entirely different bus stop. Yeah, this is way different. And you're right, this is what you saw. Okay. Well, the further you can go on this, the better. And obviously, if you end up landing on a boat, you end up landing on a boat. That one. This one.
This is it.
Can you just sneak in?
There it is.
Well, I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Called it.
Yeah. So where's the last one?
Dutchman's ship.
Easily done.
It's a much smaller area. You're either gonna be on one ship or you're gonna be on the other ship. Problem being, it's just somewhere in the sky. Not immediately right here. That would be a little too forgiving. I'm not sure that would be tough enough for all the 5-year-olds that picked this up when they were younger and said, "What? My friend," and then spent the rest of their lives going,
I feel like a new
SpongeBob,
Spon.
that fucker! Actually, is that you? Did I just do a you impression?
I mean, yes, you did an impression of me, but I did not play this game when I was a kid. This is legitimately my first time playing this game in any sense of the word.
I'm not even gonna ask how you play games other than, you know, using a controller, turning on your computer.
You're a console
There's nothing
player.
like the smell of bubbles in the morning. Smells like...
Yes, I just said. You know what? Maybe there are ways. I don't go on OnlyFans enough to know how they play video games over there or whatnot. You seem to be suggesting a completely new way that I hadn't thought about.
You're the one who had to make it dirty.
You give me the fuel. I live on it. I breathe dirty. That doesn't sound right.
Alright, so you said it's in the sky.
This... Okay. There's gonna be... Dutchman ship, the robot ship. I don't really know what the difference between these ships are necessarily.
The one I just left was the robot ship.
Crap. Okay, I can tell you that it was definitely on that side.
I think I can get back there.
As long as these work, right? they look like they do. Nice. Crossing over the fallen wooden platform. Oh no, then jump off the gray platforms to your right to get to the bow. Why do you use the word bow? None of us are in the Navy.
The bow is the front of the ship.
Someone better make good use
Thank
of all
you.
these.
I can never remember.
The bow is the front of the
doesn't-
ship. The stern is the back of the ship.
And there's port's right, starboard's left. I remember that part. I don't remember anything else.
All I remember is the bow's the front and the stern is the back. Anyway, you were saying?
On the bow, with the checkpoint and the bus stop, there should be a lost sock floating above a rope going to the mast. Is that... Could we have missed that from over there? I swore that you looked. But that's the only one there is. Yes, if you go up here, this exact spot, on this one rope... For fuck's sake! How? What? Unbelievable!
How the tits do you get up there?
This game, or what I'm reading, suggests that you be SpongeBob and you use a bubble bash? That sound right? Something you can do?
Yeah.
Another
There it is.
for that.
Alright. That's this level complete.
What is in fact left?
4 in SpongeBob's Dream. That one's done. That one's done. Done. Didn't need any. Done. And not needed. And done. So all that's left is literally SpongeBob's Dream.
We saved the best for last, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
And if you wanted, we can stop for just a minute and put on that mod.
No, we do not need to stop and put on.
Okay.
You're gonna be Sandy first anyway. In fact, you're gonna be Sandy for, get this, almost all of it.
All right. Cool. Lead me, my friend.
I would start by going to SpongeBob's Dream by... Yep, you're on the right screen. Good. Okay, now it's all you.
Except I'm SpongeBob.
Go for it. You got this. You can do it.
Well, no, you gotta tell me.
You're here?
Well, yeah,
That's
I'm
a good
here.
start.
I'm here. Don't be an
Fine,
Anthony.
you're right. Okay. Is there a way to specifically get to the Sandy Dream part where you went down the America slide and ended up in the capitalism hole or whatever the frick the point of that was? I don't remember.
Hello.
Yep, this is pretty good. Now, of course, I need to somehow be able to tell you which part of this multifaceted bullshit Disney setup actually has the sock in it. After you pass through the cow skull, there's going to be a split that you need to take a left at.
All right. Crap! I fell off.
I forgot that the clouds don't keep you in the sky, despite this being a dream.
The clouds don't have collision.
Unbelievable. What do people think clouds are made of?
Water.
Exactly. And you know what people usually... usually people fall through water. You got me today, but only today. Huh. There really wasn't a left through there, was it? Unless there's a second part of the cow skull.
To the left, you said.
That could sure work. Let's hope that this is pretty accurate. After you pass... Okay. Oh, come over here!
Wish you'd said that sooner.
I was late. It's okay. In fact...
I fucked it.
You know what? That was pretty good. I just realized something too, though. So, okay, first. The person writing this walkthrough says, and I will quote this, eventually you'll take a right-hand turn and see on an island to the left a yellow Spanish fortress.
Gee, I wonder what that could be. How about the Alamo?
They put it in parentheses. Which just begs the question, who the fuck is playing video games so we have to describe what the Alamo is? Better yet, who the fuck knows what a Spanish fortress looks like, but doesn't know about the Alamo?
Obviously, this guy is missing a few brain cells.
I know. Unless for some reason you just happen to be living in, I don't know, Spanish Fortressville, which Cancun, no, St. Louis, hard to tell. Regardless, definitely not
Maybe
very
they're living in
helpful.
Puerto Vallarta.
That sounds Spanish enough.
Anyway, you wanted me to pass by the Alamo?
I would try jumping off at this first island just to see.
Alamo?
It does have a swing hook.
We're at the Alamo. What do you need me to do?
You remembered. You actually paid the clamp. This looks right.
I have
lower some swing hooks.
I have 1 of 5, so this may be the one I have.
Oh shit. I think we're gonna try to get over there anyway, if that's okay.
Yeah.
And we're just gonna try to get to the end of this. And obviously that's asking a bit because it's so far out there. You're right. You might have done this. Oh no!
I was just a bit short.
For some reason, right in the middle, you just ask Sandy. It's like, okay, do it. Do what? No, Sandy, the thing you're supposed to know.
Ah!
Wait, what's rope? Thanks, Sandy. Perfect timing.
Whoever built this level, your mom's a hoe.
I'm just gonna reach out for it with my little arms. Duh. Fricker. Anyway, I trust that Sandy will have this down as we try it again this time.
Nope.
Damn it! It is
so hard to
seriously
judge.
that close.
It is so hard to judge. Well, I let go. It's so hard to judge distances.
I don't blame you. It's literally just a giant expanse. Maybe if this were a football field and they'd mark off some lines for you to gauge, but no, you just gotta give it a go. Oh, there you go.
Alright, I'm here at the Alamo.
Go left and clockwise around the island to the back of the Alamo. Oh, this does feel familiar.
I don't think I would have gone to the back of the Alamo, though. And looks like I didn't.
Huh. Well, that's too bad.
Really have to carry
That's where all the
Patrick's
secret Alamo secrets are.
Alright, next one.
Sock number 2. Found shortly after the diversion on the sky slide that leads you to sock number 1.
I'm getting dizzy
Jump
just
back on
watching.
the slide to continue. Okay, hang on. I don't want you to go too far. It's probably going to be like a... So, half a second after you go on the slide, you have to jump left, right, left. Up, down, up, down, up, down.
Someone better make good use of all these.
It's going to be a get on.
Buzz off, you little pest.
When you see a split, jump on the left side. And then there's going to be a gap with a swing hook. That's unfortunately all I have.
Just direct me as soon as I get back to the place. I've been concentrating on killing these bastards.
Okay, that's better.
For the shiny objects that you're going to do what?
No, because they keep trying to kill me.
Well, yeah, but they can't over here.
I'll be honest, I forgot where I was supposed to get back.
I actually think that this is correct.
Okay, so I'm here, and you said right after we leave the Alamo.
As soon as you get to a split, go to the left path.
Alright, left.
And then,
Bam!
after you take the... That works. After you take the split, you're going to watch for a... There's going to be a sky hook. Is it he... The problem is I don't know where the sky hook is supposed to be. It's might just be a situation. If it's there, use it. If it's not, then we're going to see a lot of America.
I found a bunch of Americows.
Not bad. Should I say moo? Why are they so pissed?
No
Because
idea.
we milk you? How do they keep in their pies that make them so yummy? Wait, plugins? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, this sucks. One of the socks is here. Which means we missed number 2, and this might be the one that you actually got. This you got.
I'm not sure. Let me find out.
The sock would have been in a spot where
Rest.
you got it. You would have seen it instantly. Unfortunately, we may have to do part of the section again. But this time, I'm probably just gonna need to find a freaking video.
Oh, here's America.
Tell you what, mighty impressive.
Looks like this cow skull's got shit for brains. Literally.
What? Because of the manure that's floating around its ear canal? Or because this looks like the place where they hypnotize people into thinking Fox News is cool?
Well, I mean, it certainly was the interior of the skull, so it definitely had shit for brains.
I just don't know exactly where this path's gonna take you anymore.
Oh, it's just taking me to the end.
Which would have been cool in any other situation, but there's
Alright,
no sock here.
Let's see if we can find that skyhook from
Yes.
here.
What I'm gonna try to find the exact location from somebody else.
Good, because I see no skyhook.
So when you were on the path, you took the correct left, and you went a reasonable distance. The problem was there was a gap where I will attest to this because I was there. There was a skyhook that we both didn't see. I know exactly where it is now. It's just... I'm gonna have to do a bit of this again.
I'm following the path of my eyes. I think could make it back to there. Is it anywhere on that path right there? The one that's right above where the acorn where I'm standing is.
The path essentially curves in a way where it'll go over one of the manure trucks, and
Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
there are what, 50? It's gonna take an up. It heads up, and there's a path that goes further up that you took the first time. But in moving upwards, you're actually just supposed to jump off of it and use a skyhook to. Oh, this is nice job. This is the exact path that we were on. I don't know what made this one look different. Do you leave breadcrumbs here that I can't see?
No, I'm just
Fucking acorn?
I'm just a master. Oh wait. I think I saw it.
It's here. Jump straight up.
I couldn't get enough height.
I know, and that's what makes this ass. But that's the spot. That's it. It's the last one in Sandy Stream. And then we'll have 2 in a different section that we'll have to deal with. But
Thankfully, I'm good enough at this game that I've got infinite time to do this.
more words that I wouldn't speak out loud if I were you, but yes, agreed.
Damn it.
I know. You can legitimately. There's so many parts of that where I thought you were gonna take the underground path.
I thought I was gonna get it right too. Anyway,
It's okay. Oh,
I
let's
missed. Okay.
Hans knows where to put you. Bingo. Honestly, actually, if Hans were super helpful, he'd just put you next to the sock, but no.
You can't expect
This is
Hans to
fine.
do everything for us.
Well, let's face it, I wouldn't expect him to sing an opera or anything, being a fucking hand, but in terms of holding on to us and putting us in a spot, yeah, that seems to be a specialty. What you can do is actually jump off the end using the... Yes! Get to that top bit!
Bam!
I suppose it'll make Patrick happy.
Awesome. We can go to a different spot.
Holy-
In fact, we're going to go to Squidward's dream. Really? Interesting.
Hi there, MJFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.